Hey guys, it's Books and Coffee with Melli. It's me, Melli. And yes, I'm in my kitchen again. I also want to make a little point. You probably can't tell. Wait, why is my shirt right there? But, sorry. It seems as if I'm always wearing a blue shirt in my videos, I've noticed. That would be because I'm wearing my favorite comfy shirt. And yes, I do wash it. I wash it every other day. I literally wash it every other day and dry it. During the daytime when I'm dressed. It's a Samsung Gear shirt that I got from work. Anyway, Books and Coffee with Melli. Today's Book and Coffee with Melli, it's a review. And I have my coffee. And I have my book. And the review is going to be on The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. Now, I'm a little late. Well, I wasn't late. Yeah, I was a little late to the party because I read the book after the movie came out, but I didn't see the movie. As you can see, I have the movie version of the book, or the movie cover version of the book. Anyway, I bought this book last year at my daughter's book fair, and I actually bought it for her because I heard so much hype around the movie that I was like, well, I want to read the book first. Whatever. But I actually wanted her to read it also. I still have not watched the movie. But anyway, I bought the book last school year, and I started to read it, and then stuff happened, and I put it down. And by stuff, I mean, I was pregnant, I was going through some health issues during the pregnancy, nothing major, just everyday, pregnant stuff. And I just kind of was so busy with work and trying to get everything ready because it was an unexpected thing that, it kind of just, I didn't have time to read. Recently, I was watching another YouTuber's blog that I follow, Gentle Strength, and she had done a video to start a book club. And she had chose this book to read over, I don't exactly remember when. I believe it's over like the week of Thanksgiving, so like next week. She gave like a timeline, but I wanted to read it. And I actually packed the book away because beginning of this year, we actually put the house up for sale. And I was trying to kind of like just get rid of clutter. Not clutter, but things that weren't really important to be out at that moment. And so I went down the basement, actually before I saw the video, I was like, I want to finish this book. For some reason it kept nagging at me that I didn't finish the book. And then I saw the video and I was like, well, there goes my reason right there to finish the book. So I went and grabbed it out the box, and I actually didn't pick up where I started, or I didn't pick up where I ended at. I actually started from the beginning because I kind of felt as if some time had elapsed, and I kind of, even though I know I kind of didn't forget what had happened, I kind of wanted to like refresh my memory. So I started from the beginning, and I'm glad I did, because even though I knew what, I was rereading what I already read, it kind of like made more sense to me the second time around. So the story, without doing any, without spoiling it for those who have not read it, and for my fellow YouTuber Gentle Strength, who I'm going to, I'll actually link her site below, so you can check her out. I'll give you a quick review. The book starts off with Liesel on a train, and he dies. He passes away, and they get off the train at the next train stop to bury him. And after the burial, because it's obviously not a big thing, after the burial, she sees a book hidden in the snow, and it's the Gravedigger's Handbook. So that's her first theft. Not intentional, because the person didn't know they lost it. So, anyway, before I even jump into it, I want to tell you that The Book Thief, if you were not aware, takes place in 1939 Nazi Germany. So, it's before World War II. It's like leading up to World War II, I believe. And the events that take place in Liesel's life leading up to the war. Anyway, so they're actually on their way, so they bury her brother, and they continue on their journey. She's actually going to a new home, for a foster home, because her mother, obviously, things have happened that they don't really go into, and her mother can no longer take care of her, and was supposed to have been her brother. But he obviously doesn't make the trip, because he passes away. So then, like, things happen, and she continues. She does not know how to read. Even she does not know how to read, and her foster father actually teaches her, even though he does not know how to read well himself. He teaches her, and part of her experience with words and books and stories, it kind of, you know, takes place. And she starts stealing books, not to be a thief, but because she loves the written word. She loves the stories. And so, like, there's book burning she takes a book from. There's the mayor's wife of the town she's in that she takes books from. However, the mayor's wife knows this, and she intentionally leaves, gives her a way to be able to take a book. So she's aware that she's coming and taking books, because previously she used to deliver, her foster mother did laundry for the mayor, and she used to pick it up and deliver it, and then she used to sit in the library of the house and read, or, you know, look at the book. So, and then when it happened that they could no longer afford to, even though it's the mayor, no longer afford to have her mother as the laundress, I guess you could say, things happen, and first she does go and actually, the mayor's wife wants to give her this one book on the last day, and she kind of tells her off. And a couple days later, she actually goes back and takes the book. And I think this is when, obviously, the mayor's wife knows. And she kind of gives her that outlet, like she leaves the window open or whatever, and then it ends up being a confrontation, but in a good way. She's like, I've known, you know, you want a book. It was okay for her. Like, she didn't look at it as a bad thing. So that's that. Other things happen within the book that strengthen her love of reading. And I'm not going to give away the ending because I don't want to spoil it. However, you will cry. Not oh my God, like sobbing, hard tears, but that while you're reading the end, towards the end of the story, you will have either that lump in your throat, I'm trying not to cry type tears, or you will have streaming tears as you're reading. And if you don't, then you have no emotion. I'm not trying to be mean, but that's just the way it is. You have no feeling in you have no type of sentiment, because I don't think anybody would be able to read this book without feeling some type of way about it. Even if you don't cry, you're gonna feel some type of way about the end. Just because this book, it's Liesel's story, but it's also a story of the people and the times in Germany during 1939. It's the emotions, the events, the poverty, the horrible things that they did. Like, it's obviously we don't know exactly what happened, but it's not a story of just her. It's what she experienced and what she saw during that time, and the events that happened, even though they may not have actually happened. It's things that we know took place, like the concentration camps and the different things that we know took place. Not exactly how they happened, but it's just that idea of it, that it did happen. And who's to say there was not a little girl who experienced these things? So even though the book is fiction, I feel as if it's fiction, it's historical fiction, but in a way it's not fiction, because somewhere during this time there probably was a child that experienced these things. And say hello to my child. Anyway.
Can I say something real quick?
No, because I'm doing a review. Hold on. So anyway. So yes, there probably was. And I think that when you read the story, you will feel what this girl went through and the things she saw. I mean, it's really just that touching. And the book is not written by Liesel, or the story is not told by Liesel. The story is told by Death. So it's, or the Grim Reaper, or however you want to categorize him. And what he observed, like, he kind of followed her life in a sense, and how they kept crossing paths without actually crossing paths, and how he came to know her story. So that's really a great thing too. So anyway, that's that. I hope you do read the book. I didn't want to spoil it, so there's that. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed my video. I have kids coming down, so I need to stop. This video is not for you. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. You guys have a good day. Say hello to my other little child. Anyway, it is Thursday, 11/19. Anyway, so you guys have the rest of your, enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. That's okay, I don't judge. Comment below if there's any videos you do want to see. If not, I will link my other YouTuber that I got, for her book club. I will link her page down below. I will also link my blog, because I did a written review on The Book Thief, so if you want to check that out. Anyway, everybody have a good rest of your day. Bye!